just say, hey, there's Facebook Live, but I don't want to deal with Facebook's bullshit either. It's like, oh, well, you said one word that we decided we didn't like, so we're going to ban your account for 30 fucking days. I can't do that.
You might have said that one word 8 years ago.
Right, yeah, you could have said that one word 8 years ago, and they've since changed the rules and then gone back through 8 years of your history and said, oh, well, we're going to ban you, so I'm not going to put up with their crap either. So I don't know. I might be stuck. The 45 minutes that I spent just trying to fiddle fuck around with the account today kind of tells me that I might be screwed. So I don't know. Might have to just put up with Twitch's hacking bullshit. Honestly, I don't care that Twitch got hacked. It's not like I make any money on their platform, but I don't want, my passwords and all this other bullshit being out there on some dark web, site sold to some Iranian hacker for 10 Bitcoins.
Wow, that really values your password to 10 Bitcoins. Wow.
Well, I mean, the only other currency they have are rocks. I mean,
$500,000?
Right, yeah. Yeah.
I think like 1/100th of a Bitcoin, probably.
Man, you got some major passwords there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This has a fucking nuclear code.
That's right. I got the football.
Yeah, I can't believe how much Bitcoin is compared to when it started. That shit's exploded.
Well, it's on the downslide again. So I personally, I'm of the opinion that cryptocurrency is all bullshit because there's nothing backing it. So, I mean, it's not something that, if you're going to make money on it, make your money and get the fuck out with hard cash, because it is not something that 100 years in the future that's going to be realistic. There's nothing there.
I've heard it's real hard to turn cash it back into real money.
That's what I've heard too. So I know there's a way because people are doing it, but I don't know. These guys are, I've got $8 million in Bitcoin. Okay, well, don't forget your password, because then you have zero, for one.
Don't lose your thumb drive.
Yeah, don't lose your thumb drive. And two, there is absolutely no value backing up that digital thumb drive. There's nothing behind it. So
I did see, I don't remember if it was Bitcoin or one of the others. I saw something that one of them's getting ready to put out ATMs where you could buy Bitcoin or exchange it out.
Right. Yeah, I've heard that too. And then we were talking about this last night. It was like, what is it? Brazil or Venezuela has changed their national currency to accept cryptocurrency. And it's like, okay, I have an idea for you. Why don't you finish one of your 30 civil wars and then worry about what your national currency is, I invest in Bitcoin. Well, that's a lot of rice and beans, guys, So, we will pick up where we left off last week. We are in combat. Welcome to Tyranny of Dragons. These are going to be the final episodes before we're going to close out Tyranny of Dragons and with new characters go into the sequel, which will be Storm King's Thunder, but I'm estimating it's probably anywhere from 3 to 5 sessions. It really, you guys sometimes surprise me and cook through a session and blast through my carefully planned events. So we'll see how many sessions that actually takes. But next week, we will be taking a side trek with entirely different characters. We're going to bring back the characters from our Curse of Strahd campaign, and we will be doing a Halloween-themed Ravenloft adventure in Lamortia, actually. And Maisel, you guys are going to be invited to Maisel's wedding. She is currently the Duchess of Ravenloft. Really the Duchess of Barovia. But before we get started, let me thank the friends of the Greenwater Guildhall If you are watching on Twitch, scroll down. You should see some tiles there. If you don't see the tiles, click on my profile image, and those tiles should pop up for you. The first on that list will be the Speechless Bard. She and her husband make beautiful leather products for your tabletop role-playing games. God, that came out sounding wrong. Hey, she makes some leather products for your role-playing.
Like me.
Lots of zippers.
Yeah, lots of zippers. Yeah, if your gnome gimp needs a new outfit. No. So she has things like there are dice bracelets if you want to show off your geekdom. She has leather covers for your core rule books. Just beautiful products. She hand stamps, hand paints, and does customization to in any way that you like to all of them. She has wonderful artistic talent. If you're going to order from her, make sure that you give yourself a little bit of time. Honestly, with the shipping concerns going on right now, if you were to order a product for Christmas, you may not actually get it right now until after Valentine's Day. And under normal circumstances, I would say order early because she is in the UK and it takes a while to get across the pond and through customs. But aside from that time's constraint, it may sit on a container ship for a month or two before it even gets through. So order early if you're going to order, especially now. The other company is the Fable Beard Company. They make beard products such as oils, balms, butters, and co-wash. And each of their scent profiles is a different fantasy character. Today I am wearing the Hero Beard Balm. And it smells of rich cologne and warm amber. It is one of their most popular scents. They have many others. They have a full line of seasonal scents that they come out with as well. So they've got things like the Harvester and the Candyman for fall. One of my favorite scents that they come out for Christmas and the holidays is Jack Frost. But they have many. So if you are a first-time purchaser, they do have a buy one, get one free option. So go to fablebeardco.com, create an account, and you can put 2 beard oils into your cart. And if you use the code FIRST in all capital letters, the second one will be discounted to free. So where we left off, you guys had made camp on your way to the Well of Dragons. Heading to the Well of Dragons, pick up some milk for Mom. And you got jumped by, what? Is there 4 or 5? There's 5 dragons.
5 dragons and 5 riders.
Yes, 5 dragons and 5 riders. Currently, your paladin, Schlagen, is making death saves. So it is Yip's turn. What would Yip like to do?
Yip. Yip is going to go 3d6.
Okay.
So that Schlagen doesn't die.
Is it bunny power?
Because it's bunny power.
So in these final sessions, there could be a real possibility somebody will die, but I will be sure that because these are the final sessions, that you will die in a heroic way. It's not going to be, I got trapped in a snowstorm and expired.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make sure you're eaten by Tiamat or something like that.
Bunny heals for 11 points.
All right.
And then Yip is going to amplify. Amplify my Yip.
So Schlagen does not have to make death saves anymore.
What's the person next to Schlagen?
The person next to Schlagen, I believe, let's see here. Oh, he is a half red dragon gladiator.
Oh. Well, he's about to get on Divine Hand.
All right, go for it.
I have multiple attacks, so I have a bite and a sting.
Okay.
Well, with a bite. Does a 21 hit?
It certainly does.
Okay. He needs to make a con save for poison damage.
Okay. Don't think he made it. He got a 10.
He did not make it. So he takes 7 piercing from the sting. And 28 poison damage.
Jesus. Okay. So, let's see here. Let me move this dragon out of the way so I can actually get this guy. Well, that was a pretty good antly sting. Let's see.
That's what Yip does.
All right. We're going to leave Bognock in at her current position, and we will just skip her until she shows up. So, Elmira, what would you like to do? So how many hit points does Schlagen have now?
I have 11.
Okay.
11.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, maybe Elmira wants to do something about that.
I'm at 11 of 128.
Okay, I think I can get everybody with the prayer of healing. I'm gonna do it like level up though, so that I can do more dice. Let me roll this. That's not very good. All right, 2 plus 6. Okay, 15. I got 15.
All right. So everybody,
Do you want one of my superior potions?
so Elmira gives you 15 back. What does Elmira want to do? What's that? A action or a bonus action?
That was an action. I want to check if I have like just a bunch of hit points I can just give out for being in a certain domain, but I don't. It's an action.
Well, I think you have a healing spell that you can do as a bonus action, don't you?
I don't know. How do you tell if a spell is a bonus action?
So I have to remember which one it is. You did Prayer of Healing, but I think isn't Healing Word a bonus action?
I was gonna say, I think Healing Word's a bonus.
For real? Oh man, that's
So you
good.
could do it again. Yeah, Healing Word is one bonus action.
Well, let's see that then.
It's 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, but you can cast it at higher levels. Each level higher than first is an additional d4.
Okay.
I mean, a d4 doesn't sound like much, but when you're dying...
Okay, I'll do one higher level because I have the most slots for that. So let me get some d4. Man, I would have done that more. Okay. So 10 more.
Nice.
Okay, that's better.
All right.
And I guess I should move somewhere.
You could. It's up to you.
This is probably difficult terrain, so.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I am outside the circle. I don't want to be there. I'm hiding in some rocks. I'm fine. Okay.
Okay.
Whatever.
Okay. Mist, what would you like to do?
Schlagen, did you want one of those superior potions at 10d4 plus 20?
Sure.
So
Okay.
I think Mist is going to have to disengage. That dragon's like right on top of you.
I figured as much. I was going to use my bonus
Oh,
disengage from it.
don't worry about it for now. I'll get it from you in a minute.
Okay, never mind. I said don't worry about it.
Look at the brave actions of Schlagen, the badly injured paladin. No, it's okay. Take your
I'm
time.
good, man. I'm good. Fine.
How many lay on hands left?
He probably has all of his lay on hands, his entire pool. I don't think that he's used them.
Go missed.
All right. Shit. Is that a bonus or? One second, while I check if this is a bonus or not, because that changed my plan for the turn. Action. Okay, never mind. Might as well hit it then. I'm here.
Yeah, you know.
I'm here. The dragon's there. Let's go for it. This is a friendly, right?
It is. That is the Guardian of Faith that... Oh, before...
Oh, yeah, you're a friendly. Anyway, gets a friendly, so it's on there.
Yeah, but hold on just a second.
It's got like 20 more hit points to.
Yeah, does the Guardian of Faith get an attack? How does that work? Let me...
I think it's like if it enters the space. I'll check one.
Let's see here. So a large spectral guardian appears and hovers for the duration in an unoccupied space. Guardian occupies the space and is indistinct except for a gleaming sword and shield. Any creature hostile to you that moves into a space within 10 feet of the Guardian for the first time on a turn must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. 20 radiant damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. The Guardian vanishes when it has dealt a total of 60 damage. I think it has dealt 20, but...
It's done 40. It's got 20 left. I wrote it down. I don't know.
I remember that.
Asking though, if it's in the 10 feet space or if something has to enter and then it thwacks it.
Yeah, I think it's only if something enters within 10 feet of space. So, for instance, if this dragon were to move over there, or the half dragon were to move, it would take damage from the Guardian. So, okay. So, Miss, what do you want to do?
Alrighty. I will attempt to hit the dragon in front of me with a stunning strike.
All right.
Do I have to announce stunning strike first, or do I have to just roll? And if I hit, I can make it a stunning strike.
I think you can just roll and then spend the key point if you hit.
Okay, then let's just try and attack first. Why waste a stunning strike if I don't have to?
Right.
Which you need to figure out which dragon looks the worst and like concentrate efforts, because not having none of them taken down is really screwing us.
Yeah, this one over here is the one that looks the worst.
I believe this one's pretty bad. The one that I'm fighting, I've hit him for quite a bit.
It is, but this one is the worst off.
Okay.
Oh.
Does a soft 20 hit?
Yes, it does.
Sweet. I will attach the stunning strike to that thing.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw.
Hold on here.
8 plus efficiency plus stone.
So 24 to save.
Save. Damn. That was a hell of a save.
Yeah, those damn dragons with their +9 to con saves.
Oh, noted. We'll try that again on a dragon.
Well, I mean, he could have rolled a 1.
Yeah. Have to roll pretty bad to not hit 15.
Right.
Hey, I've had my monk burn all 5 strikes trying to stun one of the, like a level boss. And the fact that he misses it finally saves us all because we get to wail on him for a whole turn.
Right.
Sometimes missed attempts get you there.
Okay, noted. We'll try again in the future. Okay, well, let me roll the damage for my attack anyway then.
Okay.
And I think you get sneak there because of Yip.
Mm-hmm.
I do. So
That
I get
is
the
true.
2 sneak, plus I get a d6 of acid damage. And then I get a d8 because my monk is leveled up. And of course the d8 rolls a 1. Whatever. So 15 of piercing damage.
Okay. And your next attack, you can throw a stunning strike onto this one as well.
I could do that.
I mean, technically, you can just keep doing that until you run out of key points. I mean,
It's true. I have quite a few key points. And dragons have like true sight, blind sight, right?
they have, yes, blind sight
Okay.
to 30 feet and dark vision to 120 feet, and a passive perception
Okay.
of 18.
All right. So the blind sight's gonna make them hard to sneak up on, no matter what the condition is.
Right,
Short of teleporting right next to them.
right.
Okay. All right. I will just attempt my second attack against this one again.
Okay.
Before disengaging. Oh, nat 20.
Nice.
Nice.
Double damage.
Too bad I only get 1 sneak attack.
And you're doing a stunning strike on that?
Oh, yeah. That's it.
Oh my god, and I rolled a 1.
Yeah. Thank you for the suggestion to keep trying.
He is
Yeah, I've had times I'm like, this is
stunned.
going to take 5 key points. Get to it.
All right, so I get the D8 plus acid damage.
Don't forget to double everything.
Yes. I wish there was more damage being added to it, but it's just the D8 plus the acid damage. Stunning strike doesn't actually deal damage, it's just done or not, right?
Yep, just makes him dopey.
Dopey!
Get advantage after that.
I get advantage? Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Well, not the greatest roll on the first one, so I'm going to re-roll the D8 damage at least. And so it's 4 plus. What do you got? Switch up the dice here. Better. 11 plus 19 damage.
Okay.
I don't actually deal a lot of damage just outright by standing next to something, and I don't feel like it would be in my best interest to not like utilize the fact that I get way more something if I'm sneaking on something.
Right.
So while I could stay here and attack it with my bonus action, I feel like it would be best served to use my shadow step to move someplace else
Yeah.
to maximize my attack.
That might be wise, yes.
Hit and run, hit and run.
Exactly that. And he's stunned, right?
He is.
So do I have to disengage to get away from him?
You wouldn't have to do anything if you don't want to. He can't do
So I can
anything.
use my bonus action to shadow step instead of my bonus action to disengage. Am I in a shadow or shadowy? Because I mean, like all these things are kind of all these rocks and stuff. That makes fun.
Hold on a second. Incapacitated.
Imagine the fire
Yeah.
make quite a few shadows too.
Yeah, the fire. So these are fires. They're generating shadows. So you could shadow step pretty much anywhere you want to go. Now, keep in mind, this tent is ash. The dragon is sitting its fat ass on a pile of ash. This is ash.
Yeah, because the sleep were like right at sunset, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's gonna be a little bit darker.
There should be a
That's
lot
good.
of shadows.
I have line of sight to here is what I was hoping for, and I do.
Yeah. You could do that.
So I'm gonna shadow step to right behind this fool.
All right.
No, stop drawing arrows.
Give me just a moment. I'll be right back.
Stunned the dude, stepped away, like.
Good job. Stun's very powerful when it hits.
Yeah. I mean, like, the whole DC not being amazing is like, I'm like, that's never going to hit against the dragon. He rolls a 1. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. And it's stunned until the end of your next turn. So you can go back and sneak on him.
You're right.
And stun him again, maybe.
You're right. Swing back like, blah, 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 blah. Sneak attack. All right, I do got to spend a key point for that shadow step, though. Wait, the shadow step?
I think Shadow Step was a rogue.
No, it's part of my monk class.
Oh, assassin, right.
Yes. Oh, I do not spend a key point for that. I just do it.
Cool.
And I can make myself invisible now that I am high enough level. So I'm one with the shadows. When I'm in an area of dim light or darkness, I can use my action to become invisible, and I remain invisible until I attack, cast a spell, or bright light. So I'm pretty sure that would give me the whole surprise on something if I'm invisible when I attack them.
Yep.
I walked into here. I am one with the shadows. I'm like, oh, Mist is a goth kid.
Damn straight I am. I'm already like dark gray, and then I just wear all dark, and I just lurk in the shadows like, don't look at me. You don't see me.
Except the dragons can still see you.
That's true.
Oh, the dragons can still see me with blind sight?
Oh, yeah.
Son of a bitch. So they can see me even though I'm invisible?
I think so, yes. Hold on. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Let me double check that. But I want to say yes.
Damn it. That's good to know then.
Let's see.
Last time I told the teacher, hey, you forgot this time homework. This time, just tell the teacher.
I'm looking in the wrong
I
place.
thought there was a part of Monk's invisibility. It doesn't say as the spell. It just says you're invisible. I wonder if they've errated that.
Not to go do some deep reading right now.
Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. Hold on here. Excuse me.
Oh, it does say until you make an attack. I think they added that. It used to just say you are invisible. Not that the spell criteria held, but it does say until you make an attack, cast a spell, or bright light.
So it says a monster with blind sight can perceive its surroundings without relying on sight within a specific radius. So in this case, he has it out to 30 feet. Creatures without eyes, such as Grimlocks and Gray Oozes, typically have this special sense, as do creatures with echolocation or heightened senses, such as bats and dragons. True dragons.
Oh, okay, so yeah, it's like echolocation, so it still senses me.
Yeah, if a monster is blind, it has a parenthetical note to this effect indicating that the radius of its blind sight defines the maximum range of its perception. So that last sentence is important. It says the maximum range of its perception. So your bonus action was to shadow step. On your next turn, you could hypothetically move through the rocks and you could make a stealth check. Just because it has blind sight does not negate the fact that it has to make a perception check or use its passive perception, is what that is saying. The
Gotcha.
young red dragon still has a passive perception of 18, and just because it has blind sight, it does not negate that fact.
Okay, so it still has to perceive me even though it has blind sight.
Correct.
It just means it doesn't automatically not see me. It still has to, like, see me.
Correct.
Also, the Dragon Riders don't have blind sight necessarily. We don't know either way, but the dragons are one thing and the other two guys are a different matter.
Right.
Right. I'm going with the goal of trying to take out a dragon here, so just trying to figure out if I get my benefits for being not seen.
Literally, all of the riders yell out, "I'm riding a scaly tractor." All right, so.
Wait, so is blind sight considered magical?
Not necessarily.
Pass without trace it is.
Right, right, yeah. No, blindsight doesn't mean that it's that it's a magical ability in any way. They just, like Grimlocks. I don't think Grimlocks even have eyes. They or maybe they do, and they are born blind because they're underground. But they, growing up in their environment, they learn how to move around. A good example would be like an earthworm. They don't have eyes, but they get around. They're not magical. I don't think. So, Schlagen, you now have some Band-Aid brand bandages on you. What would you like to do?
Misty Step does not provoke attacks of opportunity, correct?
No, because you would be there 1 second and gone the next. You can Misty Step, 30 feet?
Yep, thought so, and just wanted to double check.
I'm going to Misty Step and get the fuck out of here.
Exit stage right.
I'll get you back in town. Good luck. I forgot I left my house on fire.
Do you have any... do you have... you're a paladin, so I can only imagine you have at least a couple of javelins if you want to throw a javelin.
No, I can finger gun them, but I'm stepping back here and do a 20-point lay on hands to dust the dirt off myself, kind of clean myself up a little bit.
He's touching himself.
I was just going to say, those damn paladins, they run from combat and then go and touch themselves.
Typical.
Mm-hmm.
This is a family game. No.
As we murder everything around us.
That paladin's Catholic. Well, he's laying hands on himself, not on somebody else. So.
I keep myself together.
Right, yeah.
It's only mutual touching. There's consent.
You give yourself consent, yeah. So that was your action.
And bonus action.
You still have movement left, though. I mean, if you want to bravely run all the way off the map, you could.
Bravely run away?
Yes.
Just a little bit further into the rubble for the moment. Just keep out of breath attacks so we're not clumped.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're outside the circle, so... Although I think you already have resistance to fire, don't you?
Resistance to cold.
All right. So the mage... Where did I put the mage? There he is. Ooh, this mage is not looking well. I think he's got no healing. But he does have fireball. He's got 2 fireballs left. Or 2 slots, rather. Well, he doesn't have to worry about the dragon, because the dragon, I believe, is immune. Yep, he's immune to fire. So the mage is going to huck a fireball with Shredder as the point of impact. So Shredder, go ahead and make a DC 14 dex save.
Oh, almost a 20. Dick.
Oh.
9.
All right, so you're going to eat a whole lot of fire. Do you have resistance to fire? Somebody has resistance to fire.
I'm outside the ring, and I have resistance to poison.
Okay, so it's not you. All right. Well, honestly, that I feel that I have to look this up is irritating me. I don't know what's wrong with my brain today. So yes, it is 8d6. Okay.
Doesn't he get his other writer friend in the blast to find the center?
You are correct. However, he is a half red dragon. And he has resistance to fire. So, and he... So this ring... Here's a question. This ring, does the ring... does everybody in the ring get resistance to fire, or is it only to friendlies?
I think it's allies.
No one knows.
Yeah. I don't even remember what spell it was that caused the ring. I just know that I know what the ring does.
It's a magic circle, I believe.
That sounds
that
right.
was Elmira. Elmira cast that spell.
I got disconnected for a second, sorry.
No worries.
And,
Do you remember what spell you cast to make that ring? The fire resistant ring?
let me check. It was... Where's my last page here? I believe... I think it's Hallow. I cast Hallow.
That was the one. So the question is, does everybody inside the ring get the resistance, or is it only to friendlies or allies? I think it's everybody with Hallow. I think Hallow just says this ground is now hallowed, and everybody gets that. Shredder, you take 37 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And this guy might be... No. He's not completely fucked, but... He's at least going to eat 18.
She can pick creatures that follow a specific deity or leader.
Okay, so... All right, so he's going to take 18.
She can elect herself our leader for all I care.
Lead us.
Well, let's have Bognot go before me.
Sure. Bognok, what do you want to do? You've got a dragon right up in your face.
I want to take a shot at him with my dragon slaying sword.
Okay. So, is that a dragon slaying sword?
Yes, it is a dragon slayer short sword.
And did you just roll a 1?
Apparently.
Okay.
Anybody have an inspiration free?
Yeah.
I haven't used mine. Can I roll again?
Yeah.
I've been hanging on to it, hoarding it for just...
There we go.
That's better. 21 definitely hits. So,
Right.
yeah. I think this dragon's about to take the shit.
All right, so I get D6 plus 4 plus 3d6 because it's a dragon.
Yep.
Plus the D6 from my Call of the Hunt effect. You are one of the combatants I picked.
That's right.
So
So
What's
that's
that D6 to my attack?
18 plus 6, which is 3 more.
Okay.
21.
Okay. Your next attack.
I'm going to do the exact same thing.
All right.
And hopefully we'll roll a 1. See, 17.
17 is a miss.
Boo.
And you're at point blank range, so if you were to throw rocks, you'd be at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Hold on. Let me see if I view. Can I action surge to take an additional action?
Sure.
Again?
Yeah.
Then that's what I'm going to do.
That's a miss. Next
Miss.
attack. That's a hit.
Okay. Do I get to take Shredder's additional d6 again?
Once per turn, one choice attack.
Got it.
Shit, I should have used that on my damn crit. I forgot about that.
That's 21 more.
Okay. So this dragon is not looking well. In fact, this dragon is looking worse than the other one now. All right. Shredder, what would you like to do?
First, I will bonus action my tail on this guy.
Okay.
Reckless.
It
The 19 hit.
does.
Okay, so he first takes, let's do the damage, 15 points.
Okay.
And Infectious Fury, Wisdom Save, DC 17.
Okay. Hold on just a second. $22 to save.
Ah, damn it. Worth a try. And he's clearly still up, so then I'll have to resort to finishing him off.
Oh no.
Where
Darn.
did Hazaron go? Hold on, Hazaron got deleted somehow. There it is, equip. How did that happen? Okay, Hazaron on in then.
Okay.
24 to hit.
Yes.
Points damage.
Okay.
He's still up.
He is still up.
Second Hazaron. 15's a miss.
Yep.
Florida used bonus. I guess that's it. I thought I might be able to finish him that turn, but alas, I was wrong.
Okay. The young red dragons. So first of all, hooray! Their breath weapons have recharged. This one, I think he's going to hold on to his. Well, shit. Now, he's got to go all out because he is fucked up. So he's going to breathe fire in Shredder's general direction. So Shredder, you need to make a DC 17 dex save.
Yay, soft 20.
All right, so you will take half damage. For a crap ton of dice. So 59 points of fire damage halved. 28. Or, no. 29. Let's see here.
Ouchie.
This dragon is going to breathe fire in Yip's general direction and not care about the half dragon. So Yip, you need to make a DC 17 dex save.
Yeah, at least you're in the green. You can resistance.
I'm gonna use my uncanny dodge, so I'm gonna take half.
Okay.
Half because of the ring as well.
And if you make the save, you will take none.
Well, that didn't happen.
Oh, okay.
So I'll just take half.
Okay. So,
Ants are not dexterous.
so, wow, another. So, yep, you will take 29 fire damage, and the half dragon or half red dragon can't take even the half damage and is burned to a cinder. Let's see here. This dragon is going to breathe fire on Elmira. So, Elmira, you need to make a DC 17 dex save. Are you muted, Elmira? Or did you drop again?
I'm muted, but I'm also looking at what my dex is. So.
Ah, okay.
Okay, I failed.
Okay. However, you are inside the ring. So actually, yep, you didn't take 29. You took you actually took 14. Because you're inside the ring. So let's see here.
Wait, is it the stunned one that's trying to...
Oh, you're right. He's stunned. He can't do shit. Okay. Yeah. Never mind. Never mind.
Thank you.
This dragon. So this dragon is going to breathe fire on Elmira. Elmira, you get another DC 17 dex save.
Failed again.
Okay. So you will take half. So, Elmira, is going to take 31 points of fire damage. Oh, excuse me. You will take 15 points of fire damage. Because you're in the ring. And last but not least, Bognock, you need to make a DC 17 dex save.
Nice.
Nice. So you will take half of half. So let's see here. Bognock will take 16 points of fire damage.
And I'm down.
Down. All right. So that was the Young Red Dragons, which sounds like a punk band.
A super group formed after Fine Young Cannibals.
Yes. They're the Korean version of Fine Young Cannibals. Yep, what would you like to do? You see Bognock go down like a ton of empty armor.
So my bunny is gonna pass by me and shoot over to Bognock, so we both get healing.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll separate rolls for healing?
If you want, it depends on how good your first roll is, I guess. I'm going to leave that up to you.
So 12 points for Bog.
All right.
And then at the beginning of your turn, Bognock, you get more healing from the bunny.
Thank you.
You're welcome. How long is the one dragon stunned?
Until the end of Mist's turn.
Between the two dragons that are near me, which one looks worse off?
Well, there's so many dragons near you. Let's see here.
Well, two directly near me. The two that I could bite.
The two that you could bite. This one is more injured.
Okay.
Honestly, though, this one, and remember, this is now ash, so there's nothing here preventing you from walking over it. This one is the most injured of all of them.
Yeah.
Can't attack you for moving.
Right.
Well, I'm going to go after the one that just tried to crispy eyes this ant.
The Vengeful Ant. Sounds like a children's book.
I imagine 11 does not hit.
No.
That was my best roll.
All right. Bognock, what would you like to do?
So, you said I got more healing at the start of my turn. How much would that be?
14.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Is Second Wind, is that an action or a bonus action?
That's a very good question.
I can't remember.
I want to say bonus action, but let
I think
me.
it's a bonus action. Okay. So I'm gonna just keep wailing on the red dragon I am nearest to, and then I'll use second wind for a little bit more.
Okay.
Repetition.
That's a hit.
Okay.
You get that dice 6 once per turn.
Right on. So that's a 15. Yes, 21.
All right. Hold on here. Okay. Your next attack.
Oh, darn it. I was hoping he was going to turn into a big red X. Okay, then I have to do that again.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
That hits. For another 21.
Another 21.
He is very badly wounded, but he's still up.
Okay.
And then you can do second wind.
I will use my second wind. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Elmira, what would you like to do?
Since this dragon already has 2 people attacking it, and the one near Bognock is all messed up, but she's the only one fighting it, I think I'll send a guiding bolt that way. At the second level. Hold on.
And this fire has burned out. And I'm going to get rid of these black squares because they're kind of in my way.
I rolled a 22 to hit it.
That hits. So you're guiding bolting this one?
No, the one near Bognock.
Okay, gotcha.
Let me figure out damage.
You could potentially kill steal this dragon.
If that means he won't breathe on me, I'm totally okay with it.
Right, yeah.
I just don't want him to breathe on me, that's all.
Okay, 9 + 6 = 15. 16 altogether.
Oh, this dragon dies.
Yay!
First blood. Congrats.
Go team.
He gets the big red splat. Is there anything else Elmira would like to do?
I'm gonna in the rocks over here a little bit.
Okay. All right.
That should do it.
Mist, what would you like to do? You get sneak attack on this dragon if you want.
Finish it.
Yes, I will do that. And I will remember my extra D6 from Shredder this time.
Right.
Get it? Since I shadow stepped behind it, I know the shadow step says I get the advantage automatically if I attack in that turn, but it's a new turn.
Right.
So I don't know if the fact that I'm just hidden behind it gives me any advantage or not.
No.
Okay.
Nope. But your sneak attack still applies because of Shredder.
All right. Well, 24 should hit.
That hits.
All right. Well, let me throw some dice here. This one and this one, this one, and this one. Why couldn't that have been? Damn. My D6 has decided to roll really well. 16, 18, 21, 25 damage.
Oof. He's still up.
Why? Why must you live?
You get another attack, though.
I do get another attack. I'm both happy and mad at the same time, so I hit a nat 20.
Nice. Double damage. I mean, he doesn't have a whole lot left.
Nice.
But...
Last turn is all I'm trying to say. With all the things that were on that roll that would have been nice last turn.
Right.
Note to yourself, I'm just going to save my sneak attack until at least the second roll, just in case.
Just in case, yeah.
I'm going to save it until the last attack of the turn from now on, because this has happened more than once. Sorry. 11 oh wait, double, right, damage. Okay, so 7, 13, 18, 26.
So his whole 4 hit points. He is down.
Magical crit.
And his dying breath is, "She drives me crazy." Bonus action. Mm-hmm.
I have movement left.
Yep.
Yeah, there's still this badly wounded mage down here, but even a wounded mage can cast fireballs.
Not if he's flurried and stunned.
That's true. Well, but he's out of attack. Well, no, because he's out of attacks. He does have a bonus action though.
Right. He's made attacks prior in the round, so he can use his bonus.
Right. Right. And you're a tabaxi, so.
Yeah, I mean, getting to him is going to be easy because of just my monkness.
Yeah.
Because he's easily in range of just normal movement.
Right.
Anything else. I gotta walk over to him like, "Hey, what's up, bro?"
Yeah. I highly recommend doing that because he's got another fireball left. So
Wizards tend to have pretty low con, so I'd stack up a stun on him.
Well, then here we go.
Honestly, I don't know that you're going to need to.
All right, well, I'm going to go with the flurry of blows.
Okay.
That was given to me.
All right. So you get 2 more attacks.
And they're both D8s. Because that's my attack now. Woo! So glad monks slowly just gain more attack power. That's kind of cool. All right. So, wait, I got to spend 1 key point for the flurry of blows and then spend 1 more key point. So, it is 18 hit.
Yep, that hits.
All right. I will attempt the stunning. All right, you said I don't do this thing? Well, let me try the damage on the first one first.
Yeah. Just go ahead and roll your damage first.
All right. 11 damage.
And he goes down.
Sweet.
Actually,
Now the question
he
is,
can just be deleted.
does flurry of blows only apply to one opponent?
If you've got movement left, you can use your last flurry to attack somebody else.
Yeah.
You can go up and punch that dragon in the butt.
Yeah, Jay. Don't you? Damn, I don't think this is going to hit, but a 17?
Nope.
Didn't think so.
All right. Schlagen, what would you like to do?
Well, in 1 turn, we took out 2 dragons.
Yep, good job.
And a mage.
That's still pretty bloody.
That dragon's not stunned anymore, by the way.
Oh, right. Yeah, this dragon is no longer derpy-doo.
Just in case anybody goes to attack it, just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
I will use my movement to go there.
Okay.
Probably more somewhere around there. And I'm going to use my meta magics to finger gun the crap out of that guy that I was fighting earlier.
Okay.
We'll see where that gets me.
Revenge.
So first one. Let's see. That is going to be soft 20
That hits.
for 13 damage.
Okay.
The second blast. 25.
Yep.
You want to push him?
Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and push him 10 feet.
Okay.
Second blast is for 10 damage. We'll go ahead and push him 10 more feet.
Okay.
Third attack. 18
Yep.
for 10 more damage and 10 more feet.
We're just going to move this dragon as far away as possible.
Yes.
15 to hit.
That's a miss.
Last roll, 14 misses also.
Yes. All right. Anything with a bonus action or movement?
Oh, no, that was everything.
That was all of it?
It's bonus, everything.
Okay. Shredder, what would you like to do?
Are the two middle dragons less than or with 10 feet apart?
Let's see.
I'm not sure if you're counting closest points, if center to center. Could the one bite the other is my question.
You know, I would say yes. They are 10 feet apart.
That cements my plan then. I will move to this one and start with Mateo.
Okay.
Reckless on Mateo. 28 to hit.
Yes.
9 points of damage and a whiz save, DC 17.
$21 to save.
Well, then nothing. Okay, then Hazard on normal.
Okay.
26 to hit.
Yes.
27 points. And if he's still up, another Hazard on.
Yep, he's still up.
22 to hit.
Yep.
24 more points.
Okay, and he's still up. Okay.
That's all I got. I will rotate around and not leaving his threatened area, but increase the distance between me and the second dragon.
Okay. All right. So let's see here. Nope, their breath weapons do not recharge. So
Yay for us.
this dragon is going to make a bite and 2 claw attacks on Shredder. 16 probably misses with the bite.
Correct.
13 is going to miss with a claw. And a 28 to hit.
Tail cannot roll high enough to deflect that.
Okay. For 11 points of slashing damage.
So 5.
Yep. Let's see here. This dragon is going to move over and attack Bognock with a bite and 2 claws. 29 to hit with the bite.
That hits.
Does a 35 hit you? For 19 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then the first claw, an 18 probably misses you.
Correct.
Oh, and most certainly a 12 misses you.
Correct.
And then this dragon is going to come over and do a bite and 2 claw attacks on Mist. 29 to hit with the bite.
Yeah, that's a hit.
For 17 points of piercing damage. First claw, nat 20.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
Anybody got an inspiration point to force them to re-roll the crit?
I do. Can I make them re-roll the crit?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing, but I'm gonna do that. Cause yeah, screw that crit.
Okay. So 25 to hit.
Still hits.
So 13 points of damage for slashing. And his last claw is going... Does a soft 20 hit you?
It does.
Okay.
My AC is lacking.
For 13 points of slashing damage.
Okay. That could have been a lot worse with that crit, I'm sure.
Yeah, instead of 13, you'd have taken 26. So, yeah. Miss Yip, what would you like to do?
So my bunny should heal Bog at the beginning, and then run over to take that Shredder.
Yep.
Yep. Cool.
And be able to heal Shredder, and then just keep bouncing back and forth.
Pachinko bunny.
So Bog knock for 14, and then Bunny runs over to Shredder for 9.
Good. Thank you.
Does Magic Bunny eat magic carrots? Because I need to find some. Or magic sugar cubes, just to show my appreciation.
Bunny will appreciate it. And then Antip is going to come attack this dragon. And I think... And I do gain advantage because I have pack tactics.
Nice.
Okay. So, wait.
Distracted by the corpse, the ant goes over, picks up a dragon, and leaves the map.
23 to bite the dragon.
Yes, that hits. So you're hitting this one here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I get to add my sneak attack because I have advantage, right?
Correct. Well, you get sneak attack because Shredder's there. Why do you have advantage?
Because I have sneak tactics.
Oh, right. Yes. So yeah. Either way.
So that's 16 for the bite.
Okay.
And technically he's grappled by the ant, but I'm going to assume that he can make his DC.
Well, let's see.
I mean, it's DC 12. So.
Well, you'd be surprised. He just rolled an 11. So this ant has somehow grappled a young red dragon. None of this makes sense.
Well, he's grappled, but it's like a chihuahua grabbing you by the ankle. Like, he technically got you, but what's it doing?
Right, yeah, exactly. So the...
Black is white, down is up.
I mean, this got you, but really you got it.
Right.
So it's my second attack to do my sting.
Okay.
For at 20.
Nice. Double damage.
And poison.
And poison.
Yep. So his con save. Fuck me. He rolls a nat 1. He's going to take double poison damage.
So the sting itself is 20 damage.
Jesus Christ.
The double is... Ooh.
Out of all the dragons, this one is the most screwed. I mean...
60 poison.
Yeah, this dragon coughs and dies.
And your stinger hit his uvula.
Yes.
From behind.
That dragon no longer has a pancreas. Oh, you got me right in the gallbladder. Bognock, what would you like to do? You have a dragon all up in your face.
Yep, I'm going to attempt to slay it.
He is a fairly healthy dragon, too. He hasn't really taken a whole lot of damage.
Well, that is just peachy. I'm really glad to hear that.
You could disengage and go take a round to get solid again.
Yeah, I have 33 thanks to the bunny. Really like to hit him. No, but I think you're right. That's probably the more prudent choice. So yeah, I will use my action to disengage.
Okay. You are...
And I will go. Let me get it so I can move myself.
Run far away.
Exactly.
Use your tabaxi speed to... Good luck, everybody else. I'm out of here.
Well, I want to be
Since
able
the
to stand
Tabaxi
somewhere.
and the bunny is over there by Shredder, maybe go by Shredder.
I'm trying to get into the rocks. There we go. But I want to be far enough away from Elmira that it's not like a 2-for-1.
Okay. Anything with a bonus action?
I will from here throw rocks at the healthy dragon that I just abandoned.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. So 22 and 25?
Yep.
Okay.
So 16.
Yeah.
All right. You know, I always remember, so usually young red dragons, you pull them out at lower levels. And I was always disappointed because my lower level players, usually Jeff, would beat the fuck out of my young red dragons. But you throw 5 of them at a party. And suddenly things are a little different.
Charging on the same turn.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
5 red young dragons at once is kind of a lot.
Yes. Yes, it is. Well, you guys are...
It didn't help at the start. We were surrounded, so we got overlapping breath weapons on all of us. That hurt.
Well, thank God for the Hallow spell. You know, that could have been a lot worse. In fact, I would say probably would have wiped at least half of you.
Easy.
Yeah. So, Elmira, what would you like to do? Bognock, it seems, is pretty beat up. She's got dents in her armor and a bloody nose.
I think I'm going to cast Prayer Healing at the highest level, so that's my only other 5th level spell slot, so nobody die. After this, I think we're in the clear, but I gotta...
Do we get the bunny this turn too?
Yeah.
Or no, that's Yep. Sorry, that's Yep.
Right.
Okay, it's like kind of a lot of d8s, so...
Yeah, Bognock's got a black eye, but she keeps telling everybody that even though she's a cat, she fell down some stairs.
It's nothing.
I ran into a door, sorry.
Sprained my ankle on landing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to change them.
Yes, yes.
Okay, everybody gets 27 back.
Nice.
Yeah.
That definitely puts Bognock back in the game.
Yeah.
Reapply my lipstick and I'm ready to go.
Put a little blush on, I'm good. All right. Anything with a bonus action?
I'll do the Healing Word bonus action. I'll use it in my last 2nd level slot. So.
Healing Word, she just points at somebody and goes, word.
Okay, everybody 10 more, and then that's it.
All right.
Does healing word everybody or one?
Wait, let me check. Creature of your choice. Okay, Bob Knopf, take it.
All right.
Well, that makes me almost completely healthy. Is there anybody who needs it more than I do?
How's Miss?
Yeah, because that would put me at 70 out of
I'm
80.
good. I'm at 102 now.
Okay.
Oh, well, we're going to have to do something about that.
Down, people heal back up. I'm like, oh, sweet. And I go down, and then there's all this healing that keeps happening. I'm like, okay, this
You good?
Cool.
Well, it's funny.
Then I
my
would
hit
take it.
runs have been working well for me.
So when 5th edition first came out, when I first played it in 2015, I didn't play it next, but it was funny because everybody was saying, oh, well, clerics don't do as much healing anymore because everybody has the ability to pretty much heal, or you've got multiple classes that can do healing. In the 6 years that I've been playing, I will say that that's bullshit. Yeah, of course, druids can do healing. Of course, rangers can do healing, et cetera, et cetera. But you cannot beat a cleric. You might be an okay off healer, and you might save somebody from having to make death saves, but you're not going to slap, 57 hit points onto somebody in one turn. That's just not realistic. Mist, what do you want to do?
Yeah, them little D4s don't add up quickly.
No. I mean, even paladins, they've got like cure wounds and stuff, but they still can't out heal a cleric. I would say paladins are a close second, but man, you get a good somebody who knows how to play a cleric, and they can really save a party.
All of the healing, all the time.
Right.
All the hallow circles.
Yes.
Alrighty, let's see here. It makes no sense to attack this person without any of the advantages that come from having other people around it or anything. So,
Well, I mean,
I don't.
you've got a crap ton of hit points. You can do some damage to this guy.
It's true. It's just I don't deal a lot of damage unless I get the advantage or the other stuff. Because my main weapon is literally a D8 plus a D6.
That's true. And you there's nothing that would give you sneak attack. That's true.
There is.
There is?
If you succeed on a stun,
Oh, that's
now
true.
you have advantage. Now you can sneak.
That's
So
true.
your first attacks are stun attempt, and maybe you succeed 1, 2, 3. Then your last attack would be sneak.
That is correct. That's the benefit of monks. You can make the environment your advantage. You don't necessarily have to have somebody next to them.
The environment's your bitch.
Yes.
You will feel my wrath. Well, then let's just try for an attack and see if I can throw some stun on that.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. So you're part rogue, so you can disengage as a bonus action. If shit goes south on your first attack, you can always say, well, I'm going to use a bonus action, disengage, and move the fuck away, or move to somebody where my second attack does have advantage, or my second attack will give me sneak attack. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. No, like if this does not go my way, I am not staying here at the end of my turn, that's for sure.
Right. And you still have your Tabaxi speed because you didn't use it last turn.
I did use it last turn because I needed a little bit to get, I did use the Tabaxi speed.
Okay. Well, I mean, you still have, 40 feet of movement? So, I mean, you're good.
Yeah, I have plenty of movement. I have 50 feet of movement.
Yeah.
I needed an extra 10 to get to that other dragon.
So, I mean, yeah, if this first attack goes south, you can still move. It's only 30 feet to the other dragon where your second attack will have sneak attack. So, yeah, you're golden.
Yep. All right, so a soft 21 hit, right?
Yes, it does. And he needs to make a con save.
He does.
Oh, that's unfortunate. He gets a 27 to save.
Okay, well, he ain't stunned, but he's still going to take some damage.
You get your dice 6 if you want to use it here, or wait.
For now, I'm going to wait, because it wasn't an... Yeah. No, yeah, waiting. 11 damage.
Okay. Whoops.
I will disengage because I do not want to end my turn outside of the circle
Okay.
when all the fire starts happening again, because it keeps happening. I will move over here.
Yep.
And use my second attack on this one.
Okay. So, shit, I forgot that Bog Knock moved. So, you would not get sneak attack. I don't think the Guardian of Faith counts as an ally.
Probably not. It's okay. I knew that I might not get the sneak attack anyway, but I wanted to be in a circle more than anything else.
Okay.
I was like, if I'm going to attack something, I'm going to at least end my turn in the circle, that's for sure.
Right, yeah. You don't want to risk them getting a 6 or a 5 or 6 on their D6 roll.
Right. But I am going to make my movement over here instead.
Okay.
So at least if this dragon decides to come after me, the Guardian will get a shot at him.
Well, the Guardian already got a shot at him. It's only when a creature moves within 10 feet of the Guardian.
Yeah, this one.
Oh, right. Right, I gotcha.
I was like, if they decide to gang up on me, I'm going to make sure at least one gets hit.
Right.
And I missed.
Okay.
Because I'm fairly certain that a 12 misses.
Yes. All right. So, Schlagen, what do you want to do?
Let's see. So we're down to 2. I think that one looks the most beat up.
Yes.
Then, how far away? Let's see. A little outside of my walk range. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna walk over this way and peek out from behind the body of his dead buddy.
Okay.
As somewhat two-fingered ones.
All right.
First one, 16 probably does not hit.
No.
And neither does that one.
All right.
I'm still a little wobbly from my concussion.
This dragon, the other one was royally screwed. This one seems to be one of the luckier ones. Shredder, what would you like to do?
I will move up to same said dragon.
At the beginning of the turn, gain 8 points.
Nice.
Always up for more HP. Just got to correct my sheet here. Hold on. Over 100 again. Thank you. And I will go ape crazy with my tail because I have a purpose here.
Okay.
So reckless with the tail.
All right.
29 to hit.
Yes.
12 points of damage.
Yep.
Spend my last infectious fury with save DC 17.
17 exactly.
Crapper. Well, I had to try until I'm out of them.
Right.
Then the tail can be abandoned because that's what I need to trigger infectious fury, so I'll hazard on him.
Okay.
31 to hit.
That's a hit.
28 points.
All right.
You still up, last one?
Yep.
21 to hit.
Yes.
25 more points.
Ooh, and you decapitate a dragon.
Then I will, hold on here. I can get close, but that's all I can do. Come back in the circle. Get ready for next turn.
Okay. The last red dragon. Sounds like a Sean Connery movie. Oh, wrong dice. His breath weapon does not recharge. He doesn't get to go out in a blaze of glory. He is going to make 3 attacks on Mist. A bite and 2 claws. 21 to hit with the bite. Okay. $24 points of piercing damage.
Well, ow.
And first claw, nat 20.
Okay. This is the last one, so we don't have to do any saves on me. If I go down. Unless you coup de grace me.
For 24 points of slashing damage.
Oh, wow. That was less than the other one.
And his last claw, 29 to hit.
Yeah.
For 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
All right. Yep. You are up. Yep is up.
Okay, so Bunny is gonna run past, looks like Shredder and Mist. So they both get healed. 13 points.
Wow.
Thank you, Bunny.
Then Yip will come over and attack the dragon.
And you'll get your sneak attack and pack tactics.
Yep.
Yep. Attack tactics. So does a 17 hit?
It does not.
Okay, so I missed the fight. Does a 20 hit?
Yes, it does.
I did hit with the sting. So that is 12 piercing damage, and then con save for the poison damage.
Okay. Hold on here. And the con save. God damn it. 13.
I mean, DC is 12, so he still takes 12 points of poison.
All right. Okay.
And that was Yip's turn.
Okay. Bognock, what would you like to do?
I would like to hit the remaining dragon with a lightning bolt.
Okay. So the dragon.
That's a Dex 18.
Okay. Nope, 13.
Yeah.
So 8d6 worth of lightning damage.
Nice.
35.
Jesus.
Do I still get Shredder's D6?
No.
It's an attack roll if you used rocks.
Yeah,
Or
you.
if you put that on one of the rocks.
So yeah, your bonus action, you could throw rocks, and you could use the d6 on one of the rocks.
I will do that. Yes, please.
We've determined it has to be something that's an attack roll, either ranged or play.
Totally. 1, 2, 3.
28 and 29 hit. Yep.
2.
Okay.
And 5 more. So 20.
Okay. Yeah, not looking so good now, are you, Mr. Dragon? All right. Elmira, you are up.
Engine. All right. Let's see what slots I have left to do some dice rolls. I got a 3rd level. I could do that. Let's see. $23 to hit.
That hits.
And let me look up how many dice.
So I'm sorry, was that guiding bolt?
Yeah, I am using my last 3rd level slot, so I gotta add 2 more d6. It looks like.
Okay, so he's going to be all shiny and glittery.
Okay.
This dragon went to the strip club.
23 points radiant.
Ouch.
Cope.
Bonus action?
I think everybody's all right. Right? We're gonna slay the dragon, aren't we?
More than
You
likely.
have an attack you can bonus with, or?
No. Nope, I'm just a wimpy healer.
I'm going to use my bonus action to heal the dragon.
Not a wimpy healer. Yeah, I am not dead thanks to you and the magic bunny. So you are not a wimpy healer.
Glad to be of service. I don't have anything I can do to hurt anything right now.
Yeah, see, this kind of makes up for you getting shot in Wednesday night's game.
Oh, does it? I'll bring it up.
Mist, what would you like to do? This dragon is teetering. Is Mist muted?
Andy has advantage on everything, I think.
Yeah.
And Mist gains 17 healing.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, you've got advantage because the dragon's all glittery.
All right, well, if I've got advantage, then I'm just going to go out the gate with a nice attack and see how it goes.
All right.
Thank God for advantage. Does an 18 hit?
It does. Thanks to glitter, you have advantage when you punch a stripper.
Because I could have gone bad. Alright, let's see here. So it's I get a D6 from Shredder, I get the D6 for sneak attack, I get another D6 for acid, and then my D8. All roll. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, 16, 20 damage.
Ooh. Your next attack.
Really? Really? Okay. Still at advantage, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the glitter counts for all of your attacks.
Wow, cool. Awesome. Thank you, the glittery person. Soft 21.
Yep.
Wait, no, that's not right. That's bad math. 11 points of damage.
And you punch this dragon to death.
I slashed it with my claws. It's like, okay. This one acid knife.
Hold on here. Let me clean up the board. Yeah,
We all
ready.
survived
Just
the
out of
day.
curiosity, how many hit points did it have left?
7.
It was literally the acid damage that did the trick. Ah!
All right. So,
Oh my god, look at this. Holy crap.
yeah,
I need to
you
see
guys can not only do you get to take a long rest, you all get level 15.
Sweet. I look at the other kids I see. I'm like, so it's time for another cat nap, right? We're going next week now.
Yes. Yeah, you get to take a long rest, a little cat nap.
Catnap nothing. I think I need about 2-3 days.
Right? No shit. Yeah, you guys are panting and out of breath and.
We're taking a vacation.
Oh, that's the wrong map. I think.
Yeah, I decided to go on sabbatical, you guys.
I hear my monsters calling for me.
No, this is There we go.
So, Chris, I need some help understanding a new feature I've got.
Okay.
Is I can it reads like I can load an object with spells, it's a spell storing item,
Yes.
and then give it to anyone to use.
Correct. So it essentially works like a ring of spell storing, but I think with the Artificer, I think you can do it to anything. You could put it on a sword or whatever, if I remember correctly.
So I was thinking of putting it on a slingshot and then loading it with catapult. Can I do that?
I don't know that you would gain a whole lot of advantage from doing that, though. I mean,
what would you recommend? Because I can use level 1 or level 2 spells.
Level 1 or level 2 spells. Huh.
Like I could do like a magic missile at level 2. Or
Magic missile would be pretty badass. Let me look at Artificer's spell list. Let's see here. This could be interesting. I think magic missile is a good idea. Well, now wait a minute. Well, that's strange. Magic missile doesn't appear on the Artificer spell list.
Oh yes, it does. Well, I mean, I guess I know you're not a big Beyond 20 or D&D Beyond fan, but it does there.
Interesting. Yeah, in my book, it's probably an error, but it does not appear on the list. I was going to say Magic Missile or Tasha's Caustic Brew would be tips.
Okay.
Let me look at second level. Yeah, second level, there's not a whole lot of damage dealing. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that would be a good choice.
Okay. So which damage?
Give me just a moment. I will be right back while you guys level up and get your new hit points. Okay. Are we all leveled up? Kind of, sort of, maybe.
Yeah, I'm trying to look up an animal companion
To replace Bonky?
Yeah.
Poor Bonky,
So,
we hardly knew you.
I'll let you know what I think.
Okay.
Yeah, during the downtime, I want to resummon my Warhorse too.
Okay.
If you get the bear, you already have bargained for it. You have armor to fit.
I don't know. It seems like that probably got melted into like a pool.
Yeah, you can give hand-me-down armor. That's fine.
At the very least, it smells like burnt hair.
Yes. Burnt hair and melted fat.
I might go for like a bird that has like keen perception, and it won't really like fight or anything, but it'll help with other stuff. So
You could get a cassowary. Those things are vicious.
So, you guys actually taught me a valuable lesson. So, I tried to just use this map as is. And as I've stated before, the maps in Tyranny of Dragons are not really that great. I mean, they look pretty, but as far as functionality, they're shit. So, what I did is I have basically taken sections and zoomed way in to make them usable, which took a little bit of time, but it is going to be a lot better. I kind of wish I had come up with that idea previously, because my Friday night game is having a similar problem where the map is just simply too small, and I'm not a fan of like, oh, well, 1 square equals 20 feet. Okay, well, yeah, if I set to, the grid to 1 square equals 20 feet, that's like 2/3 of your movement. So it kind of messes with stuff. So this is much better. But, so you and the army leave the campsite at the ruined abbey and continue to the Well of Dragons. And you approach, you can see that you are in the, you are coming up on a small mountain range. Hold on here, and I will tell you exactly what mountain range that is. And actually, I can show you. I guess is more important. So you are coming up at the base of the Sunset Mountains down here. Now, luckily for you, you have 2 groups that are a part of this marching army that are very well, or very adept at being spies and full of subterfuge. And those 2 groups being the Harpers and the Zentarim. As you approach, little remains in the territory surrounding the Well of Dragons, and constant drone of the Drakkhorn has forced the local animals to flee or driven them mad. A handful of villages in the area are blood-stained ghost towns, and every farmstead is a charred ruin. The few survivors you encounter on the road are headed in the opposite direction, all of them watching the sky for the telltale shape of a dragon on the wing. So, I guess my question to you guys, everybody make a stealth check. And this is going to be a group check. So it's kind of, if half of you make it, then everybody makes it kind of thing.
So, Chris, I have a question about that.
Uh-huh.
I'm Tabaxi, which I believe gives me a proficiency in stealth.
Uh-huh.
And then I have heavy armor, which is supposed to give me disadvantage, but I have, as an artificer, I'm, whatever, proficient in heavy armor. And then I took a feat that makes my heavy armor not at disadvantage. So does the advantage and disadvantage cancel each other out?
So you wouldn't have advantage, but you have proficiency, which means you can add your proficiency bonus.
And then,
Which just to double check.
What's it called that I do have? Hold on. So I'm heavy armor master. And
So yeah, your guys' proficiency bonus should be +5 now.
yeah. Okay.
Can I give the party pass without trace?
You can give the party pass without trace, which will give everybody a +10 to their stealth.
Oh, nice.
So you wouldn't have it. You don't have advantage on stealth checks, but because of your feat, you don't have disadvantage either.
Okay, so it's just a normal roll.
Okay. It's just a normal roll. +10.
Thanks. +10.
All right.
28.
So what did Elmira get? She got a 17. What about Mist?
Still adding things up.
47.
Right.
Basically, it's gonna be over 30. So.
While Mist is mathing, Elmira, I'm going to give you what I'm going to call a gauntlet of magic missile. And when you put your hand out, it sends out magic missiles, and it's 2nd level.
Thank you.
So
Shredder turned into 14. Elmira turned into 17.
correct.
Yep.
So
And mine is over 30 somewhere.
okay. What about Schlagen and Yep?
Yep, got a 30.
Nice.
29 for slogan.
Okay, good. So you and the rest of the army, and I mean, the way this reads seems a little absurd, but you've got this big army that is moving stealthily through canyons and underbrush to make sure that dragons flying overhead don't see them. And I mean, it from a medieval or even Renaissance perspective, the idea of an army marching like that is stupid, but that's what they're doing. Now, so this gauntlet that you gave Elmira, how many spell slots does it have?
It has 10 uses.
Okay. So she can use this gauntlet, and I'm sure it's a glittery glove, because why wouldn't it be, to cast magic missile. 10 times.
Yeah, second level, 10 times per long rest.
There you go.
Damn.
Oh, so it recharges. Wow, that's that's better than a Ring of Spell Storing. It just keeps doing it. That's all right.
And it says, while holding the object, a creature can produce the effect with a modifier. Oh, I guess you don't need a spellcasting modifier because it's magic missile. Right.
Right. They just take damage. That there's no save or anything.
Right.
That's the
because you'd also get for other things you'd also get my spell modifier +5, but with magic missile you don't need it.
right.
It just requires one action to cast. Cool.
The caldera of a long-dead volcano rises from an ashen plain up ahead. Along the cinder's cone, steeply sloped sides, thousands of creatures mill about or are lining up into ordered infantry ranks. In the air above, dozens of chromatic dragons wheel and shriek like a flock of immense crows awaiting the bloodshed of the battle to come. The army, you've reached the base of the Sunset Mountains, and the army is taking to the field, and both sides are lining up into infantry ranks, like Game of Thrones style, except everybody's wearing pants. And a couple of spies, a Harper and a Zentarim, come up and basically give you guys this map. So they tell you, they tell you when they give you this map, the caldera is blanketed beneath the bones of hundreds of dead dragons. But that's not its most arresting feature. A mind-numbing structure has pushed up from beneath the tangled bones to tower above the blasted volcano. Partly volcanic ash fused with dragon bones and partly stone imbued with dark magic of the nine hells. The temple of Tiamat is all chaotic angles and jutting buttresses. Within that snarl of cornices and soaring angulation, you make out 5 asymmetric towers topped with twisted steeples. So they tell you the Temple of Tiamat is right here dead center. That's what this big fugly shadow is. And they tell you that there are multiple entrances in here, and it's going to be up to you guys to pick them. They say that 2A and 2B are frequently used by the cult. They tell you that 2C isn't used as frequently, but is still in use. They did find a third entrance that nobody uses because there was a cave-in about right here. So the question then is, which way do you guys want to enter the Well of Dragons? And I actually, up here, 1A, B, and C are the main entrances. Those are frequently used as well.
Can we prep a spell to help with the cave-in?
Yeah, you've got plenty of time to prep and do whatever you want to do.
I got stone shape.
That would do it.
Thanks, Steve. Maybe I'll look for something else then.
So you guys are thinking of going into 3 down here and using stone shape to get past the cave-in. Is that what we're looking at?
They would never see that coming, you know. That's a pretty good plan.
Okay.
Also, I settled on a panther
Nice.
named Dancer.
All right.
That sounds like a plan.
Hold on here. Let me find the correct
We'll go get
map.
cited real quick.
Okay. Yeah, I got to find the map. Let's see here. Why does this... This seems wonky to me. Here we go. Yes. There we go.
Okie dokie, I got my D&D juice.
Yeah, I was asked by somebody, how do you come up with all these ideas for the games and your encounters? Booze. Lots of booze. Okay. So. Everybody make a perception check. Wow, look at the big perception on Shredder.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Bognock is like, hey, we found a cave.
What do we call this hole in the dirt like this?
I'm cleaning my armor after the last fight, still trying to get the last of the dents out.
Yes.
That's my focus.
She's got an ice cube and a plunger trying to get the dents out.
Logan's trying to pick out level 4 and 5 spells, so he only got an 8.
This is safe. That's what I'm actually doing.
You've got an 11.
Does this perception check rely on smell? The Panther has like advantage on that. That's all.
Okay. So you guys you made enough of your rolls. You come into this entrance into the Well of Dragons, and you realize that no cultists have used this entrance for quite some time. And up here, you find evidence that there was a tunnel collapse, and it looks like it may have been caused by an Umber Hulk that came up through the bottom of the floor and destabilized the entire tunnel. Elmira, make an investigation check.
I got 24.
Nice. So you realize that this cave-in isn't quite as it's quite of an obstacle as you had originally been led to believe. The rubble is actually quite a thin wall. There's only a couple of rocks in the way, and but the cultists didn't really bother to check, and so they just said, "Well, fuck it. There was a cave in. We're not going to use this tunnel anymore." So
should I use stone shape, or should Shredder like whack it with his tail? Like, what should we do?
You can use stone shape if you want. It's not going.
Do it 'cause it's cool.
Yeah. So
I still have a battery RAM.
Too bad I used stone shape. It's done. It is marked on my sheet.
So
the cave-in is now pretty.
Yes, Elmira uses stone shape and moves the rubble out of the way, causing it to basically form along the walls and write the words "Elmira was here." And there is a tunnel leading to the north, and you can feel a breeze coming from the north, fresh air coming through from the north, and then there is a passage that leads off of here to the east. Which way would you like to go?
As we're doing this, is this our small group doing this while the rest of the army is somewhere else, or is this like the entire army doing this?
The rest of the army is outside, lining up to do big war stuff. They're lining up into infantry ranks and taking their pants off, and they're going to do a whole Game of Thrones thing.
Using detect magic or detect evil, sensing paladin power, do I sense a presence in any direction?
What's the range on detect evil?
60 foot.
You do.
You heard him.
No.
That sounded like yes to me.
No. You do not detect either magic or. You don't see any auras, and you don't smell any evil. I mean, obviously, you know that there's a shit ton of evil here, but you don't smell any in the immediate vicinity.
Good to know. Oh, Chris, with my last level up, I was able to take Devil Sight, so now I have dark vision, including magical dark vision.
Correct. So you can, with Devil Sight, you can see through magical darkness.
Yep. Figure I'd let you know I got that.
Sweet.
Come on, it's funner to leave him in the dark so that, the wizard casts darkness. And you're like, I can see fine.
Yeah, I'm good. So, north or east? Actually, I should move you guys up a little bit here.
Do we have a map of any sort from them, or just that tunnel goes into the temple?
Well, yeah. I mean, you have an overview, and I'll show you.
I don't want to look at this and presume what we have or have not been told for.
Sorry, I forgot to move you So the map that you're seeing is the overview. This is actually where you guys are actually at. And you're all the way down to the bottom left.
Do we have an inkling that these rooms exist, or we just know about a fork in a tunnel?
You have an inkling that these rooms exist. So the thing about it, the reason why there's no fog of war, and the reason why I let you have the overview map, one, you had to decide which tunnel you were going in. Two, the Zentrum and the Harpers both have agents that have infiltrated the Cult of the Dragon. So these two guys, these two spies that came out, basically showed you this is where the rooms are. This is how things are going on.
Okay.
And their basic, they're as far as like enemies, the basic answer to that is there's a fuck ton. Metric, really. There's bad guys around every corner. However, Area 3, this tunnel that you came up with, the collapse, nobody uses it anymore, so you potentially can come in unmolested.
Do we know what the exit at Area 22 is? That a pit or a mound or? Yeah,
they tell you that there is a sinkhole that opened up in the caldera, and that is so technically that's telling you that should be to the north of you, and that's where that fresh breeze is coming in.
Well, I can climb up the ceiling, but not everyone else can have those advantages. Do we have a transport method, levitate, or I can throw people?
Levitate and give them a shove.
I've got a spider climb too.
How high up do we need to get?
So the caldera, this sinkhole, the sinkhole is 30 feet deep, and the sides are steep to the point of being practically sheer, and they are made of rough volcanic rock.
I can blink 30 feet, or Misty Step 30 feet.
I can wall run that.
Yeah, right.
Well, I can set up ropes and help the people without flight or transport. If it's not the whole party at once, then we're pretty okay, I think.
So the other thing that you guys are hearing, you could hear just a constant, like somebody's blowing a horn, and they never take a breath. It just keeps going. And this is the Drackhorn, And the Drawhorn, of course, you don't know where the sound is emanating from, but it is ever present. And the Drawhorn pretty much is calling chromatic dragons to the well.
So how many people need help getting across? Because I have fabricate. I can magic a bridge or magic a way across.
She's the G.I. Joe bridge layer.
The 18 music comes in.
The most useless vehicle ever created for G.I. Joe. You use it like maybe 3 times, and then it sits in the motor pool for the rest of the time.
But you.
Well, if we don't have a tactical problem with the sinkhole, I think we should just shortcut and go north. Why mess with all the rooms?
You can always wild shape into a bird and carry people across.
Can you wild shape into a giant eagle, or?
Yeah, it could be a giant eagle or it could be a giant vulture.
So it sounds like we don't need to build a way across between everybody's skills and a wild shaped bird.
So the only thing that you would be missing out on, if you don't want to, if you want to go north and skip all the rooms, the only thing that the troubling part is that you would be missing out on possibly stopping the Drawhorn.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking is, like, if we destroy the horn, then probably fewer dragons will come.
I'm down for fewer dragons.
Yep. No,
Fewer
just wanted to
dragons
know
are
what
amazing.
our paths were. So shall we turn right and head in towards the rooms?
Let's do it.
And the killing. I mean, we're missing out on the killing.
Yeah, you don't want to miss out on all the murder.
And the loot.
And the loot.
I like experience.
All right.
Just rung like an idiocracy. I like money.
Right?
Right?
Does the party want me to do like the sneaking at the front to like peek ahead of stuff since I have like stupid stuff?
Yeah, the DM has our party order pretty horribly.
Well, I put Elmira in the front because she was casting Stone Shape. But yeah. So how far ahead of the party are you going to run?
I don't know how far ahead of the party is useful to like. I mean, I have stupid amounts of movement, so I can like get up there, like, and enemies, and then come back.
Okay.
So at least like 10 feet probably, if not 20. Because I have 50 feet of movement without using Sabasi's speed.
I think most pretty standard if you're using a rogue as a scout, like 30 feet.
Okay, I'll do that.
So let's see. We'll say, whoop, that's not what I wanted.
Yeah, we probably want Schlagen near the front too.
I can take the front. Well, second.
I think I move a little faster than you at 40, so I can close the gap if you're.
Yeah, I'm only at 30.
Okay, so Mist, you move ahead and are scouting. There's an intersection here with a tunnel that goes to the northwest and a tunnel going to the southeast, but the main passage continues to the north and kind of curves.
Am I familiar with the map at all in terms of like where these entrance points are?
Yeah, I would say that you are. You would know that if you head to the southeast, that's going to come around to those to the 2C entrance mark.
Okay, so I know that like that's probably just a different way in, so I'm not inclined to go that way.
So the spies told you that Area 2C, when they were scouting out the area, it looks like that the cultists were using 2C to bring in prisoners.
Okay. What is the light like in this area? Are we talking like bright light, sunlight?
There are torches on the wall every 10 feet. So it is well lit.
Okay, so all the shadowiness, not gonna matter there. All right. All right. Well, then I'm gonna keep going with my rogueness. I want to peek into this room here. See what's going on over here.
Okay, hold on just a moment. I'm trying to give the cold outdoor cat a little bit of comfort and letting him come into the game room. Come on. Okay. So, I'm sorry. So where were you checking out?
Let me give room 20 a look.
Okay.
Glance in there real quick.
Okay.
I'm assuming the pass without trace was way before we got here.
Yes.
So I should probably turn that on now.
Yeah, you'd probably want to do that again.
Okay. All right.
Come on, ungrateful. So, you check out this room, and you find that this room is set up with bunks, or not really bunk beds, but like there are several beds here with small chests at the foot of each bed. It looks like this is the room that is basically used by wizards, but it's not like a single wizard's room. It looks like they're housing several in here. It is luxuriously furnished, but at the end of each bed is a trunk for holding that individual's personal belongings.
Anyone in the room?
No, it is empty.
All right. Onward and forward. I'll relay that as I come when I come back. But I'm going to move forward to closer to room 21 now.
Okay. Let's see here. In room 21, you find that this is a single occupancy room. It is a massive room for a single person, but is super luxuriously appointed. There are tapestries on the walls. There's a large red rug that looks like it came from Kalimshan with gold embroidery on it. Beautiful room, but it is empty. There's nobody in here.
All right. I make my way back this way, relay what I found to... Is this Slugger and Shredder? Shredder. Tell Shredder. All right. 2 empty rooms to the left. 1 for a bunch of people. 1 for somebody who's a bigwig.
Did Journey take all their stuff?
You guys carry stuff. I'm sneaking.
Okay.
I'm going to only take their underwear, but leave them with everything else.
Underpants.
Yes. Fucking gnomes.
So does he go down like little chain message gang back to the party? Let them do what they want to do with those rooms.
Yeah.
I want to switch a room. I want to search the fancy room.
All right. You can move your characters where you want them to be.
And fancy room was
I'll let them
21?
search
Yes.
the room before I move on. I imagine that's going to take longer.
Okay, please don't make this the decision that kills me. I'd like to search the fancy room.
So, whoever, Bognock, make a investigation check.
All right. I rolled a 1. I have plus 10 on investigation, but rolled a 1. 11.
You got an
Step out of the
11?
way. Yeah, I'll step out of the way so that Elmira can find something useful.
Okay.
I use Hazaron to cast Detect Magic. Good for 10 minutes.
Okay.
I got a 19 on my investigation.
Okay,
But
so in the...
I found exactly what I was told. That's what I discovered. I discovered that this was right.
I investigated. Yes. Elmira, you open up the trunk, and there are red wizard's robes with black piping and black draconic symbols all over them. Obviously, these are the robes of a Red Wizard of Fey. You also find in here a ring of jumping. Now, a ring of jumping does require attunement. While wearing this ring, you can cast the jump spell from it as a bonus action at will, but can target only yourself when you do so.
Shredder. Do you want to jump super high?
I already have, I think, 3 attuned items, but it's under consideration. Other people
That
can...
like double jump basically, like I can jump and then cast it again to jump again.
Jump makes you able to jump twice or 3 times your jump, so you can just jump really high while it's going on.
And you have a monk power that lets you, I think, triple your jump as well, so you can 5x jump.
You also find...
That means you gotta jump onto a dragon to kill it while we're fighting. Like, if you're gonna be 6 times your normal jump height, then you better use it for something important.
Oh heck yeah! I'm doing all of the jumping. Some crazy acrobatic dive onto the monk's back, the dragon's back.
All right, take it. Yeah.
Curtain.
You also find a wand. You also find a wand. The wand looks like the shaft of the wand is covered in a tightly knit chainmail, and the head of the wand looks like almost like an elongated brain with like some silver little tentacles coming off the end.
Oh my gosh, is that the whippy tentacle wand?
It is not. It is not a tentacle rod.
Damn it. Okay, I don't know what it is then. I don't have identify. I think Schlagen does it, so I could pick it up and take it back. I think we should nick the robes though and wear them, disguise.
Schlagen does not have identify.
Oh my god! Every fucking group. Oh, I didn't take identify as a spell. All right. Well, enjoy your cursed armor.
I can at least learn the school of magic of the wand with detect magic.
That's true. That is...
Or what about an Arcana check?
That too.
Yeah, you can go ahead and make an Arcana... The school would be...
Oh my god, what the fuck? I'm plus 10 again, and it's only 12.
The school...
All my shitty rolls that I haven't had are coming out today. Right at the end.
The School of Magic, the wand has a transmutation aura on it.
Noted. Anything in the room 20?
Roll an investigation check.
Well, I'm using detect magic to see if any of the trunks have scrolls or anything.
Yes, you find a wand that looks like a shaft with rings, and at the top there are some thorns, and the top of the wand is capped with what appears to be like almost like a blue lightning bolt or water coming off the end of it. It's a blue crystal.
And its school?
That's a good question. Let's see. It's
why they give Hazaron detect magic and detect thoughts, I have no idea, but I'll use it.
Right, yeah. Well, keep in mind that Hazaron is also an intelligent sword.
Yep.
It is an evocation aura. And the second wand that you find is also an evocation aura.
Great. So 3 wands just in these 2 rooms. Is that correct?
Correct.
Plus the ring. Nice.
Do you guys like the idea of taking the robes to disguise yourselves?
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually. Now, these are the robes of Red Wizards of Fey. I don't necessarily know, unless you shave your head, I don't know that anybody's going to believe you.
And I'm a turtle.
And you're a turtle, right. Not a whole lot of those in Fey.
Well, I'm an elf.
I'm encased in metal.
So, not so useful.
Oh, we can play up as half prisoner and half Red Wizards.
Yeah, that's true. All the people who are normal sizes and shapes can wear them.
Who do we have that's normal?
I don't know. It's actually at least like humanoid size. Like if somebody saw you, if they came up behind you.
Yeah, you guys don't have any humans, and I would say that Red Wizards are definitely racist. So
I'll just keep the hood like way pulled over.
Elmira and Bognock make a perception check.
Uh-oh. Okay, I'm ready to stop rolling like crap. I said I was ready to stop.
I got 10.
Elmira got a 10, Bognock got a 12. Both of you made it.
Oh,
While they're doing this, Schlagen is just going to kind of pace the halls, watch out for anything bad coming.
Right.
Or if I hear a scream of somebody touching something they shouldn't.
Like an altar boy or... Let's see.
Hear mist set off a fire rune.
Right, yeah. So Bognock and Elmira, you can hear movement out of this door leading to the northeast, out of the room that you're in. Mist, you know that this room, 19, appears to be this is a pen where they have guard drakes. The room stinks terribly. If anybody has ever stuck their head into an uncleaned snake cage, that's what it smells like. It's like a mix of unwashed lizard and rotting meat.
that's not pleasant at all.
And pee. Don't forget the pee.
And the pee.
And the pee.
I'm going to tinker a message, like a little message to the rest of the party.
So you make a little Clash of Titans robotic owl and send it to...
Yeah. Let them know that there's unfriendlies right outside our door, and maybe we can like hit them from 2 sides.
Okay.
This
Yeah,
gesture helps at all.
the tinkered owl from Clash of the Titans is probably the most useless fucking robot I've ever seen. And I know that the only reason that it exists is because Star Wars came out. But,
Right.
yeah, it's not able to talk. It just sits there, flaps its metallic wings, and turns its head 360 degrees and whirs and clicks.
Mine works.
But yours works.
It's supposed to.
Yes. Yes, yours actually comes down.
Do I know if the ones in the pen are like locked up, or are they like free to roam kind of thing?
They are not locked up. It is a pen, and they can come out anytime they want. There's not even a gate here. It's kind of like Jeff's dogs. You know, he leaves the kennel door open so they can go in and out whenever they want.
They rarely do.
They rarely do, right.
The time to get blessed.
Don't say that till the dogs are knobbing on your leg.
So, Elmira, where you are at, I mean, that's Are you going? Who are you? I mean, you could bless Bognock. I think you're probably out of range to bless anybody else unless you want to run.
I took spell sniper as a feat.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna sniper you a bless.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the bullet with a cross on it. I bless you.
Bognock, Mist, and looks like Schlagen is the next one that's in line for stuff.
All right.
So y'all are blessed.
Yay.
Well, she's getting Southern Baptist in here. Y'all are blessed.
The Lord has blessed you.
And you get a snake, and you get a snake, and you get a snake. All right, so
I definitely informed those down the corridor for me after figuring out the horrid smell and stuff like that.
okay. All right.
Do some killing, y'all.
Okay, so everybody roll initiative, but you're going to get a surprise round because these guys aren't aware that you're here.
Jesus.
That sounds like a good roll and a bad roll. Oh, fucking A. Really?
That's what I said.
That's
I'm again going to get out of the way for Elvira to do something important right past me because that's apparently all I'm good for.
well, that's better. But man, those guard drakes. Those are the worst guard dogs ever. Oh, Jesus. This is embarrassing. I am in charge. I'm going to be right before the guard drakes. Okay, so 24.
Nope, typical boss. Tells everybody else to do the stuff before them.
Right. 22, 20, 17, 11. Between Bognock and Yip, who wants to go first?
I'm fine either way.
Okay.
You can go first.
All right.
Cool.
There we go. All right. So we will just go around the board. Mist, what do you want to do with your surprise turn? There's a full attack action. You get to do everything you would normally do. It's just that the enemies don't get to go.
Sweet. And as a surprise round, all my attacks are crits then.
Correct. And you have advantage because they're unaware that you are there.
What my character was made for.
Your first attack is an advantage because they're not aware that you exist.
Sweet. Alright, so I am going to be hauling ass into this room, just running through, trying to do all of the sneaky badassery, just run in there, slide, slash, jump off the wall, slash.
So you're running into the Drake pen and are just going to slaughter lizard puppies?
Yes.
All right.
I feel like that allows us to not have like a thing where we're getting attacked on two sides.
I was going to say, I feel like that's what my character would do.
My character is going for the first thing that he can hit.
All right.
But what are these?
So this is a cultist dragon wing. This is a dragon claw. This is a dragon claw, and this is another guard drake.
Yeah, I'm going to take out the drakes because that seems something I can actually probably get multiple of them down in
Okay.
one turn if I do this.
Okay.
We have other people that do bigger single hits than I do.
All right. So which one are you going to attack first? All right.
This way.
Go for it.
Okay. Soft 20 to hit that one.
Hold on, I just dropped something. There we go. Yes, that hits.
Sweet. All right. That's advantage, but I only get one sneak attack. But I guess I might as well try it on the first one, see how it goes. Second, 15. I'm gonna reroll these because we're not good rolls.
Yay, I got sneak attack. I rolled all ones. Fuck.
9, 34, 39 on the first one.
Jesus. Okay, he's still up, but this Drake is definitely hurting. It may have actually accidentally bit its own tongue.
Yeah, that was the benefit of the whole sneak attack with, yeah.
Yeah. So your next attack.
Well, I still have the next one surprised, since it doesn't know I'm here.
Right.
I'm going to go to it next and try and hit it.
So, okay, so you're going to hit this one.
Yeah, I'm trying to either take out or weaken everything with one small swoop, so while I have the surprise damage.
Okay.
And the whole, because if they're surprised, it's automatic crit.
I shut the door and put the cats out because I was trying to let Ungrateful into the game room, but he's not interested. So I'm sorry, what'd you get on your attack roll?
8, 9, 13, plus 13, 19, 24, 26.
That hits.
No, 28.
That
The
hits.
attack roll.
Yes.
Yeah, the attack roll was like a 25.
Oh, yeah. So, all right.
The damage was like 28.
Okay.
The damage was 28.
Okay.
I kind of
Gotcha.
assumed that the attack was going to hit, just started rolling damage.
Right. All right. So, bonus action.
I'm going to switch over to my flurry of blows so that I can still move along and keep hitting things that are like, what the hell's going? Ah, shit! kind of thing.
Okay.
So I'm going to go to the next one. And does a soft 20 hit? Or
It does.
Yes, before.
Yes, it does.
Okay. This time I don't get to use my dragon dagger because it's a flurry of blows. So it's a unarmed strike, so it's just my claws. Darn. Oh well. 13. 20 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to keep it moving for my second flurry of blow hit over to the last one.
Okay.
While I'm getting all my doubles in, I'm going to get all my doubles on everybody.
Yep.
Ooh, not 20.
Nice.
Not that it matters, I just have to hit.
Oh,
I can't double crit.
that's double damage. So, yeah.
Oh, it's already double damage.
It's already double damage? Why?
Because they're all surprised, and since they're surprised, I get automatic crits on the first turn. Anybody who's surprised.
Oh. Well, shit. Does that mean you get a double crit? Is there such a
I
thing?
don't know if that's a thing.
I'm going to say that you can do a double crit.
So is that...
This has never come up before. I am going to say that counts as a double crit. So damage is quadrupled.
Oh, yeah. Yay. First roll, not so good. Not the best damage, but 27.
And that was quadrupled?
Yeah, I had to roll more. I couldn't just take quadruple the first roll because it was a 3, so like that's not good. So then I kept rolling, but then I got a 1 in there.
Okay.
A 7 and a 4. So not great rolls on the damage side. So.
Okay.
Just softened everybody up.
Yeah, those are all well done.
And then with the rest of my movement, I just leave the room, and they're like, "Fuck the shit."
Right. What was that? They're all like cats that have been surprised. They're all like, what? Elmira, what do you want to do with your surprise turn?
I want to have my new panther friend pounce.
Oh, right. You need a panther. Let's see here. Familiars and summons. Oh, I have to do this. It's not a panther. It's just a fat cat. and what? And what's the panther's name?
Xanther.
Panther's Anther.
Xanther the panther. He'll pounce on whatever that critter is, the closest one, the smaller one.
All right, you have control of Xanther.
Okay. Let's see. So, claw attack. All right.
So you're attacking this Drake out here?
Yeah. So I'll move him right there.
Okay. Roar.
Let me see here. +4 hit, so a soft 20 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Okay, and then they have to do a DC 12 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay. So they got a 12. They are not prone.
Okay, so they take 5 slashing damage.
Wow. I kind of thought that a panther would do more than that, but okay.
Well, that's just the claw. If I get to bite them, it'll work better. But yeah, well. And then I'm gonna have my character attack with a longsword.
Okay. Look out, the cleric's going physical.
Yeah, I don't know how great that's gonna work out. So that's like a 13 to hit, it looks like.
That's a miss.
Yeah, that's not bad. Okay.
All right.
Well, that's my turn.
Okay. Schlagen, what are you going to do with your surprise turn? It's funny to watch you guys all drawing arrows to see how far you can move. Like all these arrows just going all over the screen. Miss is ready to go batshit. He's going to go all Spider-Man in there. Drawing pentagrams and shit.
Well, not much I really can do. I will move up here, and actually I'll do a double movement to get to here.
All right, so you're at least, up in the Dragon Wing commander's face.
Yep.
Shredder, what would you like to do? Oh, there you are.
I will bonus rage, then move, which is a total of 60, which puts me... First I'll move, then I'll rage, which lets me give Mist and Yip the rage bonus because he's got a range of 30 feet, so they get the die 6 effect.
Okay.
And I get 10 temporary hit points.
Don't forget to put your rage icon on so that we'll remember next week that you've got your stress ball.
So that's 60 feet of move. And then I'll block the doorway.
All right.
I don't have enough move to actually get to melee with anything, so I'll just be a turtle wall.
All right. Bognock, what would you like to do? Man, there's so much you could do.
I know.
With your tabaxi speed, you could basically get almost anybody in this hallway.
Yeah, what I was thinking is I would move. Wait, let me get to. Hold on. I would go here and then Thunderwave.
So if you go there, this
I get one attack of opportunity, right?
you're going to get two. This guy and this guy will get attacks of opportunity because you're moving through their space.
But it's surprise round. Do they
Oh.
get reaction at all?
That's true. They don't get a reaction. So yeah, if you want to move there and Thunderwave, you are
Move there.
correct.
Yes.
So Thunderwave will affect this guy and this guy.
Yeah, one on either side, I believe.
Right. I think the Drake is just out of range.
Right. Well, I wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally injure Xanther on the first go.
Well, hold on. How big is the cube?
15 feet.
Yep. Yep. Those two guys. You are correct.
Okay. Bird. It's a con saving throw. 18.
Okay.
Oh, it's not.
So
Very.
Dragon Claws. Nope, they only got a 13.
Okay. So let's see. They're taking 12 and pushed 10 feet away from me.
Okay. So hold on here. Those guys are fucked up. And he goes right and bounces off Elmira. And this guy looks beat up and bounces off of his commanding officer. Oh, man. Okay.
Okay. And then I'm going to throw rocks at the guy that was pushed towards Elmira.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to be real honest with you. If you want to throw 3 rocks, oh, shit. I would save that crit. Let's see here. 12 misses, 30 hits. 30 hits.
Yeah.
Good. Roll your 2 other ones.
Okay. If at all possible, I'd like to split them up.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. So 23 hits, and roll damage for the 23, and let's see if the Dragon Claw dies. I'm sure he will. Yeah. So he goes splat. An exploding rock hits him in the face. Roll damage, double damage for that 30.
So 12.
Okay. So the
Actually, can I roll it twice rather than doubling it?
yes.
Okay, because that's not very good. Okay, so 15.
Okay. So the guard drake takes more damage. The dragon claw is dead outright. All right. And finally, Yip, what would you like to do? Run as fast as your little draconic legs can carry you.
There ain't much left at this point.
Right?
Actually, there's quite a bit
Night
left.
mage
Still
friends.
got to move and get close for next round.
Here.
Okay. Was that a double move?
Effectively.
Okay.
It was a half. And I'll be sad that I can't have dragon friends because people have already attacked them. So.
Okay. We will pick this up next week with Mist starting the normal combat round. Before we log off, I wanted to tell Cameron and Carrie, so you guys have been wanting more players for Wednesday night's game. Jeff is considering. Also, my brother-in-law Gabe is considering. When we were chatting yesterday before the game, we were talking about Traveler, and he's like, "Oh man, don't bring up Traveler. It makes me sad because I don't get to play." He loves Traveler, and I told him, I'm like, "Well, Wednesday nights are only 7 to 9, so it's only a 2-hour game, and it's after the kids are put to bed. So if you log in with your new laptop and you have a headset, you should be good to go." And so he is seriously considering it. So we may have him as well.
That is
Hey,
awesome.
Chris.
Yes.
Before I forget, I just realized that I had not adjusted my sheet after I got the ability score improvement, so I didn't adjust my dex damage because I used dex instead for my damage. So,
Right.
If you want to add 2 more damage to the people, because I didn't add that, that's up to you. But
So another 2 to each of them.
and then 4 to the last one.
Hold on here. I will adjust.
Thank you.
Like, oh, I forgot, I hit you harder than that. Act a little more angry.
Yes.
I was looking through it, I'm like, why does that say, oh, I forgot I thought I put the stat everywhere. I was like, oh, didn't put it there.
All right. So I adjusted those for you, and we will pick this combat up next week. So yeah, if anybody wants to join the Wednesday night Traveler game, it's 2 hours, 7 to 9. Let me know. We'll figure it out. And we have, we've got slots open, and the next game I've got royalty-free heavy metal music and all sorts of shit
We're gonna
planned.
be on like a Mad Max type of world. Like, it's pretty bad. So.
Yeah, I'm getting those giant hoop earrings that Tina Turner
Oh,
wears.
you definitely need the chainmail shoulder pads.
Do you have hairspray on the jabroni? I don't know.
Yeah. If you get the chainmail shoulder pads, you might have a problem. You'd have to turn sideways to get into the airlock. But
Alright. We're screwed. Well, join us and help, please.
yes.
I still have 2 games going on, so when I think the Sunday game wraps up, I'll be looking at Wednesday night.
Nice.
Oh,
Sweet.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, they could definitely do with your logical planning and tactical ideas. Now, the Wednesday night game, there are cases, something to let you know. We are using Roll20, but in a lot of the combats, we're just doing Theater of the Mind because the ranges on weapons are just so outrageous that in a lot of cases a battle map doesn't make sense. This next wing that we're doing, I do have battle maps, and I just purchased like a shit ton of maps. So yeah, we're going to have all sorts of fun sci-fi adventures on Wednesday night.
Nice. All right, thanks, Chris.
Have a good one, guys. I will see you next week at 12 noon.
See you all.